Today we are going to study the chapter On the Face of It. This chapter was written by Susan Hill. So before starting the chapter, let us have a short introduction of the writer. Susan Hill was born in the year 1942 in a place, Scarborough, in England. She wrote many novels, collection of short stories, and children's fiction. So this was all about the author. Now let us start the chapter. Let us have a brief introduction of the chapter. The play suggests that one should deal with every situation bravely. It tells about loss and feelings of isolation that one suffers in his life. Crying always for any kind of weakness does not lead anywhere. The writer expresses this situation by telling a story of Derek, a 14-year-old boy, and Mr. Lamb, a physically handicapped old man. Now let us have the chapter in nutshell. Derek, a 14-year-old boy, surreptitiously enters Mr. Lamb's garden. He gets startled by Mr. Lamb's advice, mind the apples. He wants to go back because of embarrassment. Mr. Lamb comforts Derek and asks him not to be afraid of anything. Derek is a complex, ridden lad and says that people are afraid of him because of his ugly face as it got burnt with acid. Mr. Lamb tries to build up the boy's confidence. Mr. Lamb tells Derek that he too has a thin leg. He advises Derek to ignore people's comments. Derek develops a liking for Mr. Lamb. Mr. Lamb Derek to listen only those things that are worth hearing. Mr. Lamb has an encouraging word for every passive and pessimistic observation of Derek. Mr. Lamb succeeds in changing the mindset of Derek. Derek runs home and tells his mother about his decision to go back to his new mentor. Mr. Lamb, with the ladder in his garden and dies. But the boy is a changed being now. Now let us see what is the theme of this play. The play deals with the theme that we are much concerned about what others think or feel about us. Instead, we forget, and forget about our inner qualities, which is very negative on our part. One must have a positive attitude towards life and the guts to live the life at its without being influenced. So this was all for the chapter today. Thank you.